Hey, I'm Gregory Zengo, the Medical Director of Practical CME, and it's 7:30 a.m. and we're about to get started on one of our live fast track hands-on courses today in Phoenix, Scottsdale, Arizona. And today we have people coming to get certified in 4 different procedures. We're going to start with Botox, then filler, microneedling, and PRP. You might wonder how we can do this. How can we certify in 4 procedures in one day? Well, let me show you how.
All training in Phoenix is capped at only 6 providers per class with an average of 4. Today we are certifying 4 providers in Botox and filler and 3 in microneedling and PRP.
When you book a seat in one of our classes, you get the entire content delivered to you online in a streaming fashion where you can watch, you can stop, you can restart, you can print consent forms and notes and do it at your own pace so that when you come to the hands-on, you are an expert in the procedure before you ever pick up a syringe for the first time.
After a review of the online portion of the course, we get right to hands-on using real product, from latex-free gloves to reconstituting genuine U.S.-sourced Botox, to using the AccuVein to prevent bruising, to using practice filler syringes, to master the injection pressure before injecting genuine Juvederm on your patient, followed by a microneedling hands-on using anesthetic cream and approved products. We provide everything you need to learn and excel in your first supervised hands-on treatment. And if you want extra hands-on, just tell us. Because this is a small group training, we can customize it to your wishes. You get a minimum of 20 units of Botox and 1 cc of Juvederm to inject, but you can add more if you want more experience. The microneedling hands-on teaches you the right multi-pass technique, depths, and endpoints to treat every possible condition effectively. Since 2008, our goal has been to help people change their careers and their lives one provider at a time. We want to give you that premium small group training and give you a mentor and supporter along the way. The training relationship only begins on your hands-on day. It doesn't end there. We accept no sponsors or investment from non-medical investors. Quality and value for you is our primary mission. Aesthetic and wellness services have changed my practice for the better. Both myself and all of our other experienced MD instructors want to share our excitement for these services with you and what we have learned over the years, not only from the medical literature, but also from our collective experience treating tens of thousands of patients. Check out PracticalCME.com and look under the live training dates menu item for our latest Phoenix Scottsdale dates. We typically have only 8 to 10 seats for sale at any one time, so reserve your space today and start learning with our online fast track curriculum tonight. If you have any further questions, click the Live Chat Now button at the bottom of our website. You may even chat with me. Well, thanks for giving us 4 minutes of your time and watching this. If you really want to learn more about Practical CME's history and a little bit more about myself, stay tuned. But either way, thanks for watching.
When we founded Practical CME in 2008, that was the culmination of many years of medical education for me. I was originally Resident Teacher of the Year in my residency program. I was hired on immediately out of residency to be an assistant professor at Emory University School of Medicine. And then after beginning training in aesthetics myself, I realized my experience with training was so difficult and I had to take so many training courses that we wanted to make something different. We wanted to make something where people could show up to one class and completely master the procedure. I know the position you're in. At one point in my life, I wanted to make a change. I had 2 young babies at home and I wanted to do something different with my practice. I wanted to take a new direction. I wanted to train in something new. And so I know what it feels like to be in that position. And I know what you need if you're going to take one hard-earned weekend off away from your family to learn something new. And that's why we made Practical CME the small group premium learning option, where you actually leave the training ready to practice and not just one in a huge group of people with very limited hands-on and a teacher who seems to be reading from a script or is otherwise unqualified. There's another thing that really annoys me about a lot of the training programs nowadays. Practical CME does not, never has, never will, offered an advanced class or tiered classes, tier 2, tier 3, or any of that stuff. Could you imagine someone writing a training class and selling it for $2,000 of your hard-earned money? and then sitting there and purposely leaving out information because they want to save it to take more of your money for a later class. Look, we don't do that, we never will. What we want to do is teach you everything that works and nothing that doesn't. Meaning you are going to learn the applications that 90 to 95% of the people want that will also work really, really well 95% of the time. Leave the weird and the fringe applications to someone else. But whenever I see an advanced training course and I see what's on the curriculum, all I think of is, wow, those are the indications for Botox and fillers that very few people want, and frankly, they don't work and they can be really expensive. And the last thing you want to do is lose a patient because you sold them something that isn't good for them. We focus on you mastering a procedure so that you can be a better nurse practitioner, or a better physician who can offer a brand new service, well thought out, that will make your patients want to come back for life.